Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Trevor Cahill is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, when you think of Trevor Cahill, you think of one thing: power sinker. A lot of guys around the league refer to this guy as he throws a bowling ball. Sinker, slider guy, two-pitch guy, will occasionally throw a changeup. The key to Trevor Cahill, getting that power sinker in the strike zone. And if he is, you're going to see a boatload of ground balls.
Here's George Springer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ball one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Forecast high calls for 80 degrees, but we're at 76 here at opening pitch. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
First pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Wade Miley, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, this guy's one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. You're not going to see a bundle of strikeouts, not an overpowering guy. Puts the ball on the in and outside corners, up and down in the strike zone. A pitch-to-contact guy, so if you're looking for strikeouts, you're probably not going to see a boatload from this guy in this one.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike one. Fletcher aboard here at first with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
If you really with the city, say what up, though. I've been slacking, need motivation. Haters not do more than hating. Boss up, you never know who's waiting. When you at the top, they call you overrated. Why they always hating on me? But when I pray, they start praying on me. I was niggas, but I'm waiting on me.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Here's Albert now. He grounds it sharply to third. Bregman gloves it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
From the stretch. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Throwing to second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one will bounce into the wall. He's in at second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Kevin Smith will be next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's gone 3 for 6. He's also driven in 5 runs. The 1-0. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they throw up the stop sign at third as they decide to play it safe with 2 away.
Batting it, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer to the track. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Josh James comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Stepping in now, Luis Renfroe, as he sends it on the ground to first. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Angels 5 and the Astros nothing. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And now a pitch on the way.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
Swinging a ball line softly down the line and right, but this will get foul for strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Another 0-2 coming. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus on Cole Calhoun. I feel one of the most underrated ball players in all the game. Gold Glove winner, makes some real highlight plays out there. Just got a nice feel for the game.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Now a swing and a miss, he struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
2 down, no one on base, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Calhoun. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, David Fletcher.
Third baseman, David Fletcher.
And now the first pitch. Grounded to third. Oh, look at the dive to first. It's in time.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And into left field for a one-out hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Trout, base runner at first with one out. Runners off for second. Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Runner at first with two gone in the inning. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. He's set, and the pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Angels strand one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but, man, these guys are swinging at everything.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts. Doesn't get much better than that.
Standing in now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now that's just a nasty cutter right there. I don't care if that's his cold zone.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. The third now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
The left fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Now here's the first offering.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jonathan.
So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. In now, Kevin Smith. This one's flared off to the right side. Altuve onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. George Springer the next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And now a pitch on the way as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
At the plate now, Luis Renfroe pulled toward right center field. On the move is Reddick. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next, it'll be David Fletcher. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Calhoun rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Into the box now, Mike Trout, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
The batter, number 2,
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3 runs already home here. Hit to third. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. First delivery to him. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That gets down, and the inning continues. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to turn this outing around, it has to start with that pitch right there. That was a well-executed slider. He has to stay down.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and an 8-0 ball game. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on the way.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball. You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Here it is, the 3-0. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So here's Josh Reddick. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Colin McHugh, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jonathan Lucroy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First offering. Kevin Smith is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
I got the count 2-2.
8 runs, 11 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
To the plate now, Cole Calhoun. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the blowout continues.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Stepping in now, Luis Renfroe. And he fouls this one off. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready now is David Fletcher. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway.
Number 10, Yuli Gurriel.
Now here's the first offering. Line hard deep into left. In there for extra bases, and there goes the perfect game. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Hey, D-Row, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
At the plate, Martin Maldonado, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Wow, this guy's been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
So now to the plate, Kyle Tucker, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Into the box now, George Springer. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Calhoun. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the sixth. The Halos lead this one 10-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton.
Striding in is Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. One strike to Pujols. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, the left fielder, Brian.
Digging in next, Brian Goodwin struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Chris Davinsky, the right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Goodwin stands at second with 2 gone. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We're through 6 full. The Angels are out in front 11-1. Luis Garcia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Por más que roques de real, lo tuyo es superficial. Nada que perder el estilo comando. Convierto en nada, tía tu bando.
Seventh inning ready to roll. And next, the dangerous power threat, Alex
The
Bregman.
third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That pitch is out.
The 1-0 home. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Lays off 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Michael Brantley will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Michael Brantley. He grounded out last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Here's Simmons at short. He's got it, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And stepping in, Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Calhoun giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Kevin Smith.
The catcher, Kevin.
Now the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
At the plate now is Cole Calhoun, trying to stay perfect. He's 3 for 3 so far. First offering. One out, nobody on. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. A Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Luis Renfroe. Swing and a liner. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Ready to begin the eighth, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Trout on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
And now here is Yuli Gurriel, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering. In there, no balls and a strike. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 home. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So 2 gone now in the Houston eighth. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Now at the plate is David Fletcher, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Third baseman, David Fletcher.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
In now for the Angels, Mike Trout. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Andrelton Simmons. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a blooper to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Angels are gone in order, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Kyle Tucker, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now the 17th, George Springer.
So next to hit is George Springer. From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets foul. Again, another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Nope.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Last strike now for Houston. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He swings here and sends a chopper to the left side. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
11-1 at the end of this one. Los Angeles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Trevor Cahill is the winning pitcher of record. Wade Miley couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
You would think I'm in the 6.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
I'm gonna recommend this.